Hello everyone, and welcome to the 2021 College of Veterinary Medicine Faculty and Staff Awards presentation. As you all know, I'm Lisa Nolan, proud Dean of this great college. Today we celebrate our wonderful faculty and staff who, despite the exceedingly tough year we've had, distinguished themselves in many ways. I thank you all for your leadership, perseverance, and for keeping us and our community safe. Join me now in congratulating this year's award winners.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Sharon Quisenberry, Associate Dean for Research, Faculty, and Graduate Affairs. It's my honor to present 4 Clinical Research Awards. The Research Technician Staff Award recognizes the contributions of a staff member who performs their job functions in an outstanding manner and who contributes in a variety of ways to the college.
Lisa, what can I say? Congratulations. This is a fantastic and well-deserved honor. Over the years, you have helped innumerable students, house officers, and faculty achieve their research goals. Honestly, we couldn't do it without you. Your support of the Clinical Research Committee and your knowledge of best practices and protocols for clinical research is appreciated by all of us who work with you. My only surprise in all of this is that it's taken us so long to recognize and thank you for this critical role you play in the research enterprise here at the University of Georgia. So this is a much well-deserved honor, and congratulations again.
The Outstanding Laboratory Service Award recognizes the faculty member who has excelled in delivering professional services to our constituents and provides excellent laboratory support for field and hospital investigations.
Hi everybody, I'm Mark Jackwood, the head of the Department of Population Health, and I would like to congratulate Dr. Mark Reuter for winning the Outstanding Laboratory Service Award this year. Dr. Reuter is an assistant professor tenure track in the Department of Population Health. He's located at the Southeastern Cooperative Wildlife Disease Study, and he is PI for SCWDS's core state and federal grants and contracts that support the service of SCWDS, and these total more than $900,000 annually. Dr. Reuter not only leads the SCWDS diagnostic services, but also participates as a diagnostician in necropsy service. In 2020, for example, he supported natural resource and animal agricultural departments in 24 states. Dr. Reuter has 23 herd health evaluations in 5 states. He's coordinated numerous mortality investigations, including things like anticoagulant rodenticide, intoxication in numerous animals, cyanobacteria toxin in muskrats, and a neurological syndrome in elk in Kentucky. Dr. Reuter has been involved in providing information to the public and wildlife professionals, and has been involved in management policy publications, including technical reports on best management practices for surveillance, management, and control of things like chronic wasting disease. He also has completed numerous reviews of state management and response plans related to wildlife diseases. Dr. Reuter is a valued faculty member at SCWDS. His service accomplishments are extensive. He has broad outreach that highlights the UGA as well as the College of Veterinary Medicine, and he's directly relevant to improving wildlife, domestic animal, and human health in a One Health scenario. His service work also provides exceptional instructional opportunities for educating and equipping our graduate students, externs, and residents with the service-related skill set to become tomorrow's wildlife health professionals. Congratulations, Dr. Reuter.
The Young Investigator Clinical Research Award is presented to a faculty member who is an assistant or associate professor rank and is actively developing or currently has a clinical research program.
It's a pleasure to congratulate the winner of this year's Young Investigator Clinical Research Award, who is Dr. Bianca Lorenzo. Dr. Lorenzo has been a fixture here at the College of Veterinary Medicine for many years, having done her residency and her PhD prior to joining the clinical faculty. This year, she was hired as an assistant professor of small animal internal medicine and is going to be a fixture for many years. Her research program has been outstanding, having won awards for her PhD program, which she is now carrying over into her faculty appointment. Dr. Lorenzo focuses on kidney disease and is a great collaborator with many others within our faculty. We are very lucky that Dr. Lorenzo chose us from many opportunities that she had to pursue her career elsewhere. We look forward to her being a member of our permanent faculty. Congratulations, Dr. Lorenzo, on this Clinical Investigator Award.
And the final award is the Clinical Research Award, is presented to a faculty member who is performing outstanding research related to clinical medicine using client-owned patients.
I'm proud to be able to congratulate Dr. Mike Barletta as the recipient of this year's Clinical Research Award. Dr. Barletta has been active in clinical research to benefit both small and large companion animals in the area of anesthesia and analgesia. In the past 5 years, Dr. Barletta has contributed to 6 published studies involving clinical patients and is currently PI in an ongoing clinical study. 4 of these projects were integral to the training of anesthesia residents and resulted in 3 of the residents receiving awards for their presentations of their data. Congratulations, Dr. Barletta.
It's my honor to present 3 research awards. The CVM Research Mentoring Award recognizes excellence in mentoring DVM graduate students or postdoctoral fellows. This award is presented to a graduate faculty member who has shown excellence in research, scholarship guidance, had positive impact on students individually or with groups of students, and assisted students in career decision-making and advancement. The John M. Bowen Award for Excellence in Animal Biomedical Research is awarded to a junior faculty member who has demonstrated excellence while developing an animal health biomedical research program in the college.
On behalf of the Department of Infectious Diseases, I'd like to congratulate Dr. Jared Musa on his receipt of the 2021 John M. Bowen Award for Excellence in Animal Health Research. Dr. Musa is both a faculty member in infectious diseases as well as faculty in the Center for Vaccines and Immunology. Jared was hired in 2017 and since arriving has made contributions to the department in teaching, mentoring of graduate students, and most significantly in research. His lab is focused on the development of antibody therapeutics for respiratory diseases and in the examination of antibody efficacy to inform vaccine design. His research efforts have resulted in numerous publications and 2 major research awards, a KO1 Award through the NIH HIV/AIDS Vaccine Scholars Program, and an R01 Award to identify new therapeutics for the respiratory pathogen human metapneumovirus. His research will continue to have high impact for both human and animal health. So once again, congratulations, Jared, on your well-deserved receipt of the John M. Bowen Award.
The Zoetis Award for Excellence in Research is awarded to foster innovative research on which the scientific advancement of the veterinary profession depends, by recognizing the outstanding research efforts and productivity of a faculty member.
It's my sincere pleasure to congratulate Dr. Daniel Perez for winning the 2021 Zoetis Award for Veterinary Research Excellence. Dr. Perez is a tenured professor in the Department of Population Health. He's located at the Poultry Diagnostic and Research Center. He has established a highly productive and extremely successful research program. In the last 3 years, he's made significant contributions to our understanding of the transmission of influenza A viruses. Using reverse genetic systems, he's made groundbreaking discoveries on receptor binding preferences for H7 and H9 viruses. And this work has led to the development of novel universal vaccine platforms for influenza. Supporting this are 2 new invention disclosures from his laboratory, as well as 2 patents that have already been granted based on this vaccine approach. In the past 3 years, he's shown outstanding amount of scholarly work with 23 peer-reviewed publications in collaboration with national and international groups, including scientists here at UGA, USDA, the University of Glasgow, and at the University of Edinburgh. Dr. Perez has made significant contributions to our understanding of influenza viruses and recently has worked on SARS-CoV-2 or COVID-19 as a result of the recent pandemic. He's worked with transmission and pathogenesis studies to study those viruses in animal models. Thus, it's with extreme pleasure that I congratulate Dr. Perez for this prestigious award.
Hi, I'm Susan Williams, the Interim Dean for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. I'm here today to honor the people who have completed the University of Georgia Certificate in Diversity and Inclusion at the college. To do this, they had to take 6 classes, 1 required and 5 electives. These people will receive this sticker that they can put up on their office door indicating that they have completed the certificate. I would like to thank them for making the college a more inclusive place to learn and work. Thank you.
Hey everybody, it's Dr. John Crisal, your new Associate Dean for Clinical Services and Director of the Teaching Hospital. I'm pleased and honored to be a part of this award presentation. In the short 3 months I've been here, I've been amazed by the dedication which everyone approaches to their work. This year we have 4 service awards, and all are amazing, deserving winners. First, we have the Service Technician Staff Award. This recognizes the contribution of staff members of the College of Veterinary Medicine, which perform their job functions in an exemplary manner, and who contribute to the college in a variety of ways that would be characterized collectively as good citizenship. This award is presented to technicians working in service units such as ABDL, ClinPath, Histo, PDRC, SCWDS, Infectious Disease, and TVDL.
Chris, you're a constant presence in our lab. You're there from 8 to 5 every day and even on the weekends.
We are so excited to nominate you for this award because you give everything to our department and you work tirelessly for our customers.
So just know it's a heartfelt appreciation from all of us for a recognition well deserved.
You're amazing, Chris, and we've learned so much from you. Thank you for everything that you do for us.
Speaking from personal experience, you've helped teach generations of MAM students, and we can't thank you enough for all you do.
Congratulations, Chris!
Hi, everyone. Let's take a little stroll down memory lane together. In December 2019, we began hearing about a devastating pneumonia outbreak in Wuhan, China. And in January 2020, the first case of COVID-19 in the United States occurred. Just days after that, the country was put under a national public health emergency. Though this declaration and the cause behind it were on our minds, our more immediate problem was our February 9 through 13th site visit from the AVMA COE, where our accreditation was at stake. While the visit was ongoing, Dr. Keith Harris, who'd been helping prep for the site visit, became our COVID point person and began to engage college leaders in COVID-19 contingency planning. Not long after that, things began to accelerate, with our governor creating Georgia's coronavirus task force. Our own Ted Ross represented all UGA on this group. On Leap Day, the country's first known COVID-19 death occurred in Washington State, and in March, Georgia saw its first cases of COVID-19. Our college responded by canceling its annual alumni conference, the Butler Garden grand opening, the 50-year class reunion, and our distinguished alumni events. On March 16th, UGA suspended instruction for 2 weeks going to telework options whenever possible, and then shortly thereafter, USG moved to online instruction for the remainder of the semester. In our college, we also suspended our clinical rotations. Our hospital went to emergency only. Our community practice clinic closed, and our VDLs went to half staffing. Not long after, our hospital instituted curbside service. In retrospect, it's truly awe-inspiring how quickly we pivoted. All such changes involved our safety officers, including Drs. Brandy Burgess, Keith Harris, Russ Carls, and later Mark Jackwood, all of whom had to go into overdrive to improve college safety measures, signage, and so on the fly. By March 18th, a University of Georgia employee had tested positive for COVID-19, and our non-COVID related research programs came to an end. Things in local hospitals began to take on a grimmer tone, with calls for supplies going unanswered. Our college stepped up to provide surgical and N95 masks, diagnostic equipment, and supplies to GEMA in support of the state's COVID response. And by the third week of April, there were over 20,000 confirmed cases in Georgia. About this same time, the university convened 9 working groups to plan UGA's reopening. Keith Harris and Brandy Burgess served on the workplace safety group. These people used their expertise and took what they learned in the college and applied it to the whole institution. Meanwhile, back in the college, our BDLs, under the leadership of Jesse Hostetter, Keith Harris, Hemet Nackery, and later Doris Miller, Susan Sanchez, Youngie Mosley, and Benu Balahuddin, implemented human COVID surveillance testing to support the university and several regional hospitals in South Georgia. In May, through the dedicated efforts of our OASA team and our faculty, the class of 2020 obtained their degrees on time in a virtual commencement. Also in May, the state announced 14% budget cuts for all state agencies. Now, in addition to keeping people safe, we had teams of people scurrying to keep everyone employed. About this time, UGA created the Preventive Measures Advisory Board and the Medical Oversight Task Force to advise members of the University Committee on how to keep our community safe and operational in the midst of a pandemic. Members of the college were leaders in both groups, including Jesse Hostetter, Brandy Burgess, Keith Harris, Russ Carls, Dave Stallnick, Fred Quinn, and Chris King. And I could go on. But, well, we lived the rest, didn't we? Is it any wonder that many among us are tired? And I want you to know that I mention all this not to reflect on the bad, but to recognize the triumph and acknowledge publicly what we accomplished together over these past grueling 17 months. We kept our people safe and secure at work. We educated our students, we took care of our patients, and we advanced the state of knowledge, all under challenging conditions. And for many among us, the challenges at work were equaled or surpassed by struggles at home with family care, illness, and even, sadly, loss of family members to COVID. Reflecting back, it's clear that everyone had to step up to keep us moving forward. In my eyes, you are all heroes. This fact makes it very difficult to single out individual faculty members for special recognition. However, there was a group of people whose impact reached across and beyond our college to improve the safety of our college, university, and communities. These people provided a remarkable level of service for which we and our communities have the deepest gratitude. With that in mind, it is my honor to recognize the following faculty for their superior service with this year's Dobbins Award. They include Drs. Brandy Burgess, Keith Harris, Jesse Hostetter, Mark Jackwood, Russ Carls, Chris King, Doris Miller, Young E. Mosley, Hemet Nackery, Fred Quinn, Ted Ross, Susan Sanchez, Dave Stolnick, and Banu Belaudin. Thank you.
Next, we have the Veterinary Teaching Hospital Staff Award. I'm happy and proud to announce this award because it recognizes the contribution of staff members of the College of Veterinary Medicine who perform their job functions in an exemplary manner and who contribute to the college in a variety of ways, again characterized as good citizenship. This award is presented for technicians, nurses, and non-administrative support staff in the Veterinary Teaching Hospital who work hands-on with the animals each and every day. As a veterinarian who's worked with these nurses in the past, I know they made me better every day, and this person certainly exemplifies that.
Krista, you are truly deserving of the recognition of this award. You have transitioned seamlessly from weekend technician to surgery technician to the lead of all the large animal day staff and caretakers. Though your toughest job to date was probably training and onboarding me. You wear so many hats every day and you make it look so easy, which we know is anything but. Thank you for all of your hard work and dedication. You really are amazing. Congratulations.
Finally, we have the Outstanding Hospital Service Award. This award is presented to faculty demonstrating exceptional clinical service to hospital patients, clients, referring DVMs alike. I'm extra excited for this year's awards winner, about as excited as she is about her own specialty. I know when you see the award winner, you'll agree.
When asked to comment on the winner of this year's Outstanding Hospital Service Award, my first thought was that there are many in the Veterinary Teaching Hospital who provide an outstanding service. In fact, the award committee easily could have given it to the entire organization, so it is important to thank each and every person, faculty members, house officers, and staff, who helped our patients and clients this year. Thank you for your outstanding service. This year's award winner came to us in the middle of the pandemic. Dr. Jackie Parr joined the college in August 2020. This is notable because coming to Georgia from Canada in August is quite an environmental shock. She did not immediately turn around and leave, and vigorously took to the task of establishing a clinical nutrition service. Building on the foundation provided by Dr. Joe Barges, Dr. Parr did so with an infectious enthusiasm that can make anyone interested in nutrition. She rapidly established policies and protocols, but most importantly, conveys a deep personal interest in helping patients and clients through what they eat. We are very lucky Dr. Parr chose to join us at UGA and look forward to her contributions for many years. Congratulations, Jackie, on receiving the 2021 Outstanding Hospital Service Award.
This year we began one of several new traditions, I hope. One was the Gentle Doctor Award, presented to a senior student nominated and voted on by their peers. The recipient, in the opinion of their classmates, exemplifies personal qualities indicative of someone they would choose to take care of their own pet and family member. Someone who reflects concern, affection, love, and significance of life for all God's creatures, great and small. This year's inaugural recipient is Dr. Jude Thornton. The Gentle Doctor sculpture was created by a Danish-born artist, Christian Petersen, in the late 1930s, and subsequently displayed on the campus of Iowa State University. It depicts a concerned veterinarian in a lab coat, holding and quietly comforting a sick puppy, while a mother dog sits at his feet looking up expectantly. The statue stands before a collage of scenes depicting the hard work of large animal veterinary medicine. The contrast between the rough work in a farm setting and the gentle technician represents the evolution of the veterinary profession. Since its first appearance on the campus in Ames, Iowa, the sculpture has appeared and reappeared in several incarnations, and along the way has become something of an iconic symbol of the veterinary profession. In the spirit of the gentle doctor, we have done the same thing for our most valued members of the veterinary care team, our beloved veterinary technicians who display empathy, compassion, and care in everything they do. Nominations were gathered and voted on by the members of the graduating class, the people who work with you and learn from you every day and every night. They seek to recognize our technicians who display and embody the very best qualities in a veterinary technician, nurse, and caregiver. In short, they are voting on the technician that they would choose to take care of their own pet and family member. Through the generosity of one of our most respected supporters, Dean John Gieleman, there is now a financial award for this recognition, for which we are extremely appreciative. What was truly inspiring was reviewing the comments that were made by the students about all of our technicians. It is because of this that Dr. Corsal has generously provided additional funding for 2 additional recognitions of distinction. But even without the generous financial component, it's the recognition and the currency of appreciation of the technicians, our nurses, and caregivers by the seniors for the compassionate care that is given under their watchful eye that is key, and the fact that they recognize the technicians that they would choose to care for their own furry family member. It is the highly trained minds, the compassionate hearts, and the gentle hands of the people who make the care provided within our hospital possible. That is what touches the hearts of your colleagues. There's a Latin phrase, sine qua non, without which there is not. Without you, there is not. Without you, we are not. And some wisdom from the Little Prince. It is only with the heart that one can rightly see. That which is essential is often invisible to the eye. What is essential is in fact visible to our eyes and our hearts as well. While we may be recognizing some individuals, our purpose is to honor the profession. You are essential, you are loved, and you are truly irreplaceable. The recipient of the first ever Gentle Technician Award is
It is my pleasure to recognize the 31 College of Veterinary Medicine teammates who are being honored for years of service. As you reach this milestone in your career and set your sights on future goals, take a moment to reflect upon your past accomplishments and take pride in knowing that you are an important member of our team. Thank you for all you have done for the College of Veterinary Medicine during your years of service and for your ongoing commitment to our success.
Janine Bruton. While the faculty and staff are bustling around in the day-to-day operation of our unit, Janine is quietly and professionally supporting everything. She handles most of the progress reporting for our core grants, the clinical service reporting, and provides critical support for our quarterly newsletter. She does this on top of the never-ending office paperwork and is still available to help anyone, whether a confused and helpless faculty member of a new student or extern stepping into our building for the first time. Her work is completed in an efficient and professional manner. She never creates stress or drama. Rather, she is the person you can always count on to relieve such things. Deadlines are never missed, work involving multiple contributors is always organized and painless, and the quality of the products, whether written document or an answer to a silly question, are never ignored. Janine is a pleasure to have in the office, and you can always count on her to place the needs of others before her own. She is a quiet dynamo who keeps Squidus running smoothly. As stated previously, I'm certain this letter underestimates her past and present contributions to our unit. She contributes to the success and work of everyone in our building. This letter reflects just a narrow view of her total contribution to Squidus, and words cannot adequately capture the overall appreciation and respect that our faculty, staff, and students have for her. Thank you for recognizing Janine. She deserves it. Marty Brick. I first met Marty during my interview with the Dean's Search Committee in 2017. Even though this encounter was brief and in cyberspace, Marty's warmth and welcoming nature were evident, as was her devotion to the College of Veterinary Medicine. Later, when I came to Athens for a house hunting visit, Marty arranged to have a UGA swag bag awaiting me in the Georgia Center. This thoughtfulness confirmed the great feelings I had for my alma mater and further stoked my enthusiasm for the move to UGA. Since then, I've interacted with Marty in groups large and small, where she always makes those around her feel comfortable and at home, as she did for me. In fact, the phrase "never met a stranger" characterizes Marty's interactions with her colleagues and our alumni, donor, and other stakeholders. Knowing this, it is not surprising that many of our alumni and donors, wherever they are, ask about Marty and relate nice stories about her and their interactions with her. Clearly, for many, Marty is the face of the college, one they trust, admire, and appreciate. And Marty gets things done well. Whether the task is setting up a critical event, brokering support for a college initiative, or bringing our stakeholders to the table to craft a legislative agenda, she makes it happen with professionalism, pride, and efficiency. She ensures that all the players are well informed as to process and role, and under Marty's guidance, are given their best opportunity to contribute. Indeed, when Marty is involved, things go well. We are truly fortunate that Marty has chosen to make her career in UGA's College of Veterinary Medicine. Stephanie Gabriel. Stephanie Gabriel is a large animal surgery technician. She started her journey at UGA 20 years ago as a horse handler. She later became a treatment technician for 2 years. She then started working as a surgery technician and has been an integral member of the surgery team ever since. When we moved from the old house in 2015, Stephanie played a major role in helping get everything in the large animal hospital packed and moved and in its new place. We could not have done this without her astute organizational skills. Stephanie can always be counted on to make sure the job gets done quickly and efficiently. I can always count on Stephanie to fill in anywhere in the hospital she is needed, and with a great attitude. As Stephanie's partner in surgery, I rely on her a lot and cannot imagine working with anyone else. Thank you for all of your hard work and determination. You are what makes UGA's Veterinary Teaching Hospital a great place to work.
Shelley Helms. Shelley began her time at UGA as a laboratory technician, split between the laboratories of Drs. Julie Moore and Harry Dickerson. A few years after that, Dr. Russ Carls and I stole her away as our laboratory coordinator. Over the subsequent decade, Shelley masterfully performed laboratory and animal research on bacteria that cause tuberculosis and related disease. But she also handled ordering supplies and research animals for the group, maintaining lab inventories, service contracts, and repairs on lab equipment, and maintained training records, including the BSL-3 and animal research. During the ensuing couple of years, Shelley's efforts broadened, particularly in assisting other departments' personnel in BSL-3 lab efforts, including helping to update their protocols and filling out lots of paperwork. Shelley did these extra tasks exceptionally well, and in many cases went well beyond what we would have expected with regards to only supporting safety-related topics. She continues to serve on the BSL-3 User Committee Group, the college's Safety Committee, the UGA Institutional Biosafety Committee, and as a training coordinator spends countless hours inside BSL laboratories helping to provide the 20-plus hours of hands-on training required for each trainee seeking to be granted access to the biocontainment lab. There are not many BSL-3 workers on campus that Shelley has not had positive influences on at some point. Her ability to not only handle the time requirements, but the level of her interactions is a direct reflection on the personal and professional efforts one receives from Shelley. She takes pride in her efforts to help ensure a safe working environment for all. Because of her willingness to go above and beyond, her job requirements recently expanded even further. Her roles as the Quinn Carls Laboratory Mom and Psychologist have evolved to full-time Department College Mom and Psychologist. While continuing her role as an initial instructor trainer for BSL-3 hands-on training, Shelley also has become co-instructor of the BSL-3 Bio Basic class, Riverbend South BSL-3 manager in charge of annual performance verification and repairs, and is the go-to person for questions on departmental space and core equipment issues, including setup, organization, and maintenance. She is liaison between the ID department and Classic Campus College faculty with the College Facilities Office, the ACL2 Insectaries, and coordinates college farm SOPs and incinerator SOPs. Regardless of the role she undertakes, Shelley is always professional, courteous, cheerful, and goes above and beyond to help projects run smoothly. She is truly indispensable. Shelley Helms is Jill of many trades and master of them all, and she is way better than Jack. Stuart Kimball. We have been fortunate to have Stuart with us at the CVM for 10 out of his 20 years at UGA. After working on a number of critical applications across campus, we are grateful he brought his development expertise to the VetView team. He has become not only one of the longest-standing developers on our project, but a true backbone of the team. Stuart is innovative, resourceful, and inspiring. His hard work and contributions have benefits far beyond the CVM and extends to VetView schools across the country. Stuart's dedication and commitment to success, and can't overlook his sense of humor, are invaluable assets to our team. We can't be more honored to work alongside of him for many years to come. Harmony Seahorn. It's hard to believe it's been 20 years since Harmony started at PDRC. She started as a lab tech and is now a lab manager 1. Her responsibilities have multiplied over the years, and she is an extremely valuable part of the PDRC diagnostic lab. At times, she's the chicken whisperer because she handles a lot of the backyard chicken owners' phone calls. We tend to overlook the fact that she's a Florida Gator, but she'll remind you. Harmony is active in Boy Scouts and her church and is very proud of her kids, Haley and Lane. Haley graduates this year with honors, played varsity basketball, runs track, and will be attending UGA in the fall. Lane is involved with Boy Scouts, plays tennis, and loves acting. A little known fact about Harmony, she plays the banjo.
Rhonda Wheeler. Rhonda has to juggle an array of diverse tasks in the laboratory. She ensures the uninterrupted and efficient work in the laboratory by taking care of the time-consuming and monotonous tasks of ordering supplies, preparing solutions, and maintaining the mouse colony for our research. In addition, she is responsible for scheduling and training the undergraduate students who perform laboratory research in the lab. Moreover, she manages the submitted tissue samples from on-campus and off-campus research collaborators. Finally, she performs necropsies on research animals. She excels in all of these areas. Thank you, Rhonda.
Christine Lobsinger. Chris, congratulations on 25 years of service to the staff, faculty, students, and clients of the PDRC Diagnostic Lab. You are a consistent and reliable presence here at PDRC, going above and beyond to serve our team members and our clients, including on weekends and over holidays. Your passion and enthusiasm for bacteriology, which you share with us as colleagues and with the many graduate students that pass through PDRC, is truly infectious. In a good way, pun intended. It's a pleasure to see your excitement even after all these years. When you spot an unusual organism on a plate from a diagnostic case and apply your skills in identification. We are pleased to have this opportunity to recognize the amazing work that you do for our diagnostic cases, the poultry industry of Georgia, and to train future poultry veterinarians as they prepare for their careers. Thank you for your hard work and dedication these past 25 years. Michelle Norris. Michelle started her career at the University of Georgia as a laboratory technician 2 in the Warnell School of Forest Resources. She then moved to the Aquatic Biotechnology and Environmental Laboratory, where she first worked as a Research Coordinator 1 and was later promoted to Research Professional 2. Michelle's career at the University of Georgia was mainly divided into 2 parts. The first part was spent in biomedical research at the Aquatic Biotechnology and Environmental Laboratory. The research project created a line of transgenic fish to measure DNA mutations and characterize damage caused by a wide range of chemicals, environmental contaminants, and pesticides. Michelle was involved in the unique project from the start and participated in everything from creating the transgenic fish to assisting with planning, development, and completion of a high-level research facility. The second part was spent in veterinary diagnostic services. Michelle has served the last 9 years as the quality manager and safety officer at the Athens Veterinary Diagnostic Laboratory. She oversees the lab's American Association of Veterinary Laboratory Diagnosticians accreditation. The rigorous accreditation ensures the diagnostic lab is highly competent, as well as allows the laboratory to serve as a contract lab for the National Animal Health Laboratory Network to perform testing in the event of a disease outbreak among animals. As the quality manager, she was instrumental in ensuring the last 2 successful AAVLD accreditations of the laboratory. Lisa Reno. The college is extraordinarily lucky to have had Lisa Reno as a colleague over the past 25 years. She has been an integral part of the College of Veterinary Medicine and the Department of Small Animal Medicine and Surgery in particular. She currently serves as the clinical research coordinator at the college, and her knowledge of research ethics, paperwork, clinical trials, administration, and grants organization are invaluable. She has mentored numerous students, interns, residents, and faculty in proper research techniques and provided guidance for young researchers in all parts of the college. Lisa started her career as a research technician with Dr. Budsberg 25 years ago and gradually moved up to a lab director position. In this position, she played a critical organizational role in the lab and was a colleague and supporter and unofficial den mother to numerous research fellows, residents, and undergraduates. During her tenure with Dr. Budsberg, the lab garnered over $4 million in extramural funding, and Lisa played a vital role in these endeavors, including the writing of proposals. While still in this role, Lisa was a key figure in the initiation of the Clinical Research Committee at the CVM and continues to single-handedly keep the office organized and the programs functioning. After 17 years in Dr. Budsberg's lab, Lisa gradually transitioned to a full-time position as the Clinical Research Coordinator. Lisa is as at home in the lab as in the clinic, and her abilities to seamlessly switch between diverse roles keeps the clinical research program on track and successful. Lisa manages current outreach efforts for clinical studies, including contact with referring veterinarians, sponsoring companies, and interested clients. With her assistance, the clinical research programs have grown exponentially and show strong promise for future growth.
Andrea Wall. Andrea Wall has worked with the University of Georgia for the past 25 years and with the Veterinary Teaching Hospital for 22 years. Andrea plays a key role as our materials manager at the teaching hospital, making sure we have all medical supplies needed for patient care. Her knowledge in the procurement process is invaluable in ensuring we have all necessary items for our hospital. Her dedication goes way beyond 8 to 5 each day. She is always willing to get the job done no matter how long it takes her. You might not know this, but we are aware of all of your efforts and hard work, and we cannot thank you enough. We value all of your sacrifices in helping our organization grow to where it is today. Thank you for all of your contributions and all the little things you do each day.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sherry Klauser, Director of Instructional and Curricular Innovation here at the CVM. I'm excited to introduce several awards today, beginning with the Support Professional Award. This award is in recognition of contributions of staff members in the college who perform their administrative, business, research, and/or technical support roles in an exemplary manner, contributing to our community in a variety of ways. Nominations from across the college are reviewed by the Staff Awards Committee members, who then select the winners.
Congratulations, Katie, on the Support Professional Staff Award. It's fair to say that Katie is often the external face of the department. When she is the first person with who visitors interact, those individuals are soon won over by her friendliness, helpfulness, competence, and overall Southern charm. Katie quickly engages visiting faculty, house officers, candidates, students, and all others to make them feel welcome. Nearly every individual who interacts with the department conveys to me their appreciation for Katie's help and comments on the ease of interaction. I am grateful to Katie for how often her handling of an initial encounter makes that work that I do that much easier. Katie not only does a great job of organizing the Small Animal Medicine and Surgery office, she also provides great organizational help to other departments in the college. One good example is her taking responsibility for interactions with the Georgia State Board of Veterinary Medicine in obtaining or renewing veterinary licenses. Katie was integral to identifying policies and gaining the trust of key individuals to facilitate the resolution of this problem. While we still encounter challenges with the licensing process, it is dramatically improved, largely due to Katie's ability to communicate with the administration of the state board. Because of that established relationship, Katie now serves as a resource for other departments to facilitate the licensing process. Within the department, House officers and faculty value Katie for her ability to help resolve their concerns and not merely redirect or deflect them. Katie is an integral part of maintaining a culture where staff members are dedicated to helping others and contribute to the mission of promoting and creating success for the Department of Small Animal Medicine and Surgery. Neither Katie's value nor commitment to the department can be overstated. Like most highly valued individuals, highlighting just a few of the things Katie does daily does not do justice to her true value. All of the Small Animal Medicine and Surgery department, with me the most of all, is grateful for her dedication, achievement, and presence. She makes the department and the College of Veterinary Medicine a better place. Congratulations, Katie.
Melanie, I'd like to congratulate you on this award, which formally acknowledges what I and the first and second year faculty and the veterinary students all know, and that is you are a person of extraordinary professionalism, high integrity, and strong work ethic. In addition, you are a daily amiable problem solver. You promptly and pleasantly return all emails and phone calls, and you are one of the nicest people I've ever known. Thank you for all that you do to keep our program on track. Congratulations again.
Hello. I would like to say congratulations to Amanda Wages for receiving this award. It has been my privilege to work with Amanda for the last couple of years, and she has been an excellent business manager. She is patient, she is knowledgeable, and she works well with our faculty and our staff, our residents, graduate students, and DVM students. She has become a great strength of our pathology department office. I know that I speak for the entire department when I say that she is richly deserving of this recognition. So congratulations, Amanda, and thank you for all that you do.
I'm also especially pleased to share the recipients of the CVM Teaching Certificate. This program includes 2 semesters of study in 6 focus areas, including the science of learning, principles of course design, assessment, student engagement, scholarship of teaching and learning, and reflective practice. These faculty and staff completed online modules in each of those focus areas, participated in peer observation of teaching, developed teaching portfolios, and shared the reflections on teaching, which I encourage you to read on the Teaching Resources blog on the internet. Congratulations to each of these educators. Dr. David Tyler was a faculty member in pathology from 1966 when he was recruited from Iowa State University to chair the department until his retirement in 1991. He was recognized for his teaching excellence and innovation with awards including the Josiah Meigs Distinguished Teaching Professorship, which is the highest honor for teaching excellence at UGA, and he was also the inaugural winner of the National Zoetis Distinguished Veterinary Teacher Award. It's only fitting that our college's award for innovation in teaching is named for this exceptional instructor. The recipient of the David Tyler Award for Innovations in Teaching is selected by the board of the Phi Zeta Veterinary Honor Society. The second award in this section recognizes excellence in academic and clinical mentoring. Recipients of this award are nominated by DVM students and recognized for providing academic, emotional, and moral support and encouragement through career-related coaching.
I am proud to be able to congratulate Dr. Kelsey Hart as a recipient of both College of Veterinary Medicine Mentoring Awards this year. It is truly a testament to Dr. Hart's commitment to students that she was selected to receive both the award for academic and clinical mentoring, as well as research mentoring. Dr. Hart is actively involved in the training and mentoring of veterinary students throughout the curriculum, graduate students, and interns and residents in the clinic. She is currently the director of the Veterinary Medical Scientist Training Program. She has mentored 5 doctoral and 7 master's students, as well as directed research projects from 3 residents and over 20 veterinary students. Many of these projects have resulted in presentations and publications for these mentees. Congratulations, Dr. Hart.
And the third award in this section is also nominated and selected by DVM students. The college's Zoetis Distinguished Veterinary Teacher Award recognizes faculty members who, through their ability, dedication, character, and leadership, contribute significantly to the advancement of the profession. Congratulations to these fine educators. These next awards are selected by the members of each class of students in the professional program. The recipients provide a tremendous amount of support in the classroom and beyond the classroom and care a great deal for our students' development as veterinarians. These awards really mean a lot to the recipients, and I'm so pleased to present them to these 4 dedicated faculty members.
The class of 2021 selects Dr. Kevin Clark for the Faculty Recognition Award. As Clinical Associate Professor of Orthopedic Surgery, Dr. Clark has introduced countless veterinary students over his career to the realm of bone physiology and fracture fixation. What his official title does not adequately describe, however, is that in his role, Dr. Clark builds strength and resilience in his students, just as he does in the bones of his patients. Dr. Clark reminds us that every day we have the ability to make our mark on the world around us. He asks us to consider what our verse will be as we enter these highly formative and impactful years of our life. He empowers us as colleagues to be an effective catalyst for positive change. He helped to inspire our class to create the large plaques now hanging throughout the veterinary teaching hospital, which boldly proclaim, "Our vision is to create a world in which healthy animals and people enhance each other's lives." These plaques serve as a daily reminder to us all why we are performing the tasks in front of us. His encouragement has taught so many that merely getting through this hard week is not the best we can do. Instead, our role as veterinary students is purposeful, and that we ourselves are poignant authors writing our own chapter of this wonderful profession.
Dr. Clark constantly demonstrates he is truly invested in student well-being. I think most of the classmates have heard the familiar "Good morning, how are you?" at 7 a.m. through the foggy haze of early morning treatments. What starts as a brief hello soon turns into, "How's your family doing? How was your weekend at home? Mom and Dad doing okay?" What is most astonishing is that he retains these brief blips of conversations, and whenever paths cross again, the conversation continues. These interactions are only a small part of the story. In recognizing the need for encouragement of students and technicians, he approaches the class leadership with a new goal to address the situation. He has inspired the creation of 2 peer-nominated awards, the first of their kind. These awards recognize a veterinary technician and graduating veterinary student as someone you trust to take care of your own animal and family members. They have since become the most revered accolades awarded by the university. His presence cultivates the culture of inclusiveness and compassion that extends throughout the halls of this institution.
As we all well know, this past year, COVID-19 has made a profound impact on the lives of both students and faculty at the University of Georgia. The knee-jerk reaction of many students may be to consider themselves as the COVID classes, who just had some bad luck. Dr. Clark realized this early on during the pandemic and took charge to change this paradigm into one of opportunistic empowerment. He has challenged the student body to think, yes, we may be the COVID class, but do not feel bad for us. We saw the opportunity to make things better. Through his vision, we have not only become resilient through these unprecedented times, but have learned to thrive amongst adversity. Dr. Clark has made an active, purposeful, long-lasting impact on every student who has walked the halls of the UGA CDM. He serves as a superior role model that students may aim to live up to for years and decades to come.